Hey Aries, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel, Aries. If you're new, Aries, if you are returning, welcome back. I'm Shauna. This is your highest good tarot. We're some folks who are constantly elevating, evolving towards our higher selves, towards our highest potential, towards the divine, whichever applies to you in your spiritual journey, Aries. Today is no different. We are getting spiritual messages from your benevolent ancestors, things that they want you to know before we go any further into the year. So just keep in mind that this message is not for every Aries placement, and that is okay. Take it as it resonates. But we are about to get started. Let's see. What's the message? Aries is benevolent ancestors want them to know before we go any further into the new year. That was crazy. What is the message Aries benevolent ancestors has for them right now before we go any further into the new year, into the year? We have Aries, the Ten of Wands. Ooh, we have the Lovers. Page of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, Aries. Wow. Okay. I don't know. We got the Tower here. And what I'm getting from Spirit is that this is that sudden shakeup, Aries. This is that thing that is going to be crumbled in order for something much stronger, much fortified to be built in its place. It's a pseudo foundation that you have. One that's made, you remember that story, the Three Little Pigs. Y'all got your ancestors, your benevolent ancestors are telling you that your house, your foundation, your homes are made out of sticks, wands, and straw. And you know what, Aries, it's one of those things where it served you. It has served you, it has protected you, it has kept you, it has gotten you thus far. However, Aries, they about to burn your shit down. One thing that we can't see, Aries, is that although this couple, this masculine and feminine energies, they're falling from this tower, we don't see what's below. Usually in this tower, in a tower card, in the traditional Rider-Waite, we could see the entire tower, and there's the ground down there, but your folks are down there waiting to catch you. So although whatever is about to happen is going to be, it's something that of course we don't want to face. It's going to be unexpected when it does. It's going to be um, a challenge, but they're saying that you're up for it. You're ready. You are ready, and they are there to catch you. They are there to catch you. Yeah. Go to the spread. Go to the spread. You got the Ten of Wands, the Lovers, and the Page of Swords here, Aries. This is about a relationship. And for many of you, it's a romantic relationship. Actually, Spirit is confirming this is a romantic relationship. And that this whole thing is becoming more of a burden than a blessing. It may not have started out that way for many of you, but now the responsibility of it is, it's like it's on your shoulders only. It, you are the one with all the tools. You're the one who is doing the work. Whether we're talking about doing all the work in the relationship, like all together, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, even doing the work around the house, like physically, you're the one with all the tools. You're the one with all the tools. And you are the one. It's the the relationship is one-sided. The relationship is one-sided. And let me clarify this Page of Swords here. What is the Page of Swords? Please clarify the Page of Swords for us, for Aries. What is this Page of Swords? Because the Page of Swords, Aries, it could be many things. And okay, we have Temperance to clarify the Page of Swords. It's definitely taught you patience. Whoever it is you have been dealing with, Aries, you have learned patience. However, this whole Tower moment is going to be one where you actually learn, because the Page of Swords is somebody who is learning. All the pages are. They're at that stage where they have to they're learning new things. They're also messengers. And this is a message that may be confirming, Aries, that you have seen and and seen the writing on the wall, seeing the fact that, okay, I'm really in this relationship by myself. So this is one of those things where you have to learn, Aries, how to heal, because Temperance is about healing as well. It's about pouring into your cup. And although this is a heads up, this is probably, like I said, a confirmation of the writings on the wall. This that Tower, it doesn't mean that you're gonna see it coming. It doesn't mean that you are gonna see um expect the ending, or the change rather, to happen when it does. It doesn't mean that it's going to be like that. It's going to mean that for many of you, you're going to be surprised about who decides that things need to change. Yeah. You're going to be surprised about who's going to make that decision, and it's going to come out of nowhere, because the Tower is, it is, many of me, I'm getting that many of you have gotten complacent. You have accepted your role as this person in your relationship, and that's not what your benevolent ancestors want for you. It, bottom of the deck here, you know the Three of Swords is here. So yes, it's going to, like I said, it's going to be more than challenging for a lot of you, but this is something that starts the healing process. When it does start, it shows you, because the Three of Swords can also be about healing and um going forward. What else? What else for Aries in this situation? Aries, I'm hearing that this is going to teach you about the boundaries, those boundaries that you need to be setting up with all the the wands that you've been carrying, with all that responsibility that you've placed and has been placed on you. It's going to teach you those boundaries that you need to look out, not just in further other romantic relationships, but just in relationships with people in general. What came out is the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Wow. Your foundation, Aries, is being shaken just so you can have true fulfillment, because you are unfulfilled where you are right now. You're unfulfilled. And for a lot of you, Aries placements, this relationship has been a financial blockage, a blockage, not just financially. It's been a blockage for many aspects of your life. I hear apathetic, like the joy that you used to have about certain things, the things that you have loved doing, you actually stopped doing those things. And now it's time to relearn the new Aries. Some of you have children in this relationship, and what they see, and some of you are, as parents, are shells. Y'all are just kind of moving robotically, running on auto. Also, look up 1010 as an angel number, since you do have double tens out here. So when you start to this healing process, you'll be able to see a change, Aries, in many aspects of your life, including financially. This 2 of Cups, some of you, who are open, not everybody, when they get out of serious relationships or when their relationship status changes, not everybody wants to get into a long-term relationship again. Some of you are going to eventually have that divine union, but a lot of you, most of you, this is about reconnecting and reuniting with yourself. You have to learn how to start serving yourself first. Find that divine connection with yourself, that divine love for yourself, um, that compassion, that generosity, that peace, that joy, before you can have that with anybody else. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is something that it's going to require steady work to progress. Um, a lot of you are going to end up relocating. Some of you may live in an area that's a little more flat and may end up changing geographical locations to where it's more hilly, a mixture, not mountainous, but like actual hills. So maybe you're going from, for example, middle America to either the East Coast or West Coast, where it gets hilly. I wouldn't say middle America. I say the heartland. Like the example, in the example I'm using, like Illinois and the states around that area, it's a lot more flat, like Iowa and things like that. Um, yeah, and I see like a um Spanish. Spanish architecture. So the where the roof, it doesn't have the regular shingles. It's those, gosh, y'all tell me what the name of those shingles are with the Spanish homes where it's like the cups, you know? That's what I'm seeing right now. And basically when your family, your children start to see the life being renewed in you, Aries, it's going to start trickling down to them. It's going to shift the um whole mood of all of your relationships. But it's going to take some work. It's a slow, steady journey to progression. And like I said, for a lot of you, this is going to change your finances too. Where once you start pouring into yourself, you'll see an increase. Maybe it's going to be in the form of actual legal tender with your job, but it could also be in the form of more clients if you own your own business, um, or even having a new business idea because you don't have the burden of taking care of people who can actually take care of themselves. Let's go to your advice here. Aries, if you're still with me, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. What's the advice for Aries? And if you would like a personal reading, shoot me an email and I'll let you know what the options are, including getting an anonymous personal reading during the live personal reading sessions on Tuesday. The advice here for you, Aries, we have the Nine of Swords. Oh, we have the Page of Swords again. Different deck. Magician. Okay. Ha. Aries, you are not alone. This is King of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. This is about rebuilding your confidence. The King of Wands, regardless of your biological sex, regardless of your gender identity, they are somebody who is confident. You can't tell the King of Wands shit. You can ascribe to him anything, no characteristic that you want him or them to have. None. Because they know within themselves who they are. And that's what your benevolent ancestors want for you. Know thyself and heal thyself. This is that journey for you. But yeah, Aries, there is going to be some emotional strain. There's going to be some emotional growth. But so this is more of a progression reading. And this is about you going through and accepting the healing journey, accepting the feelings that you are feeling in the moment, whether it's anger, anxiety, sadness, accept that stuff, but also go through the other emotions to get to the place where you have joy, peace. Feel everything. But your benevolent ancestors don't want you to stay where you are. They don't want you to stay in a place of negativity. It's time to learn that everything that you need, just like this magician here, is already inside of you. You have the intelligence, you have the emotional capacity, you have the the know-how and the wit and the resources to get what you need. This is also going to help you build that connection with your benevolent ancestors, with the universe, with whoever is guiding you spiritually. All the outside validation that you felt you needed, you'll see that, all the validation you need comes from within. They want you to remain strong and trust the process. You are resourceful. You are you are loved, Aries. Loved greatly. Yeah. This will teach you also how to communicate those things that you don't like. Communicate your boundaries. There won't be any question about what Aries accepts and what they don't accept. That doesn't mean that you're going to be cussing people out left and right. You're going to know how to talk to people and show them, yeah, I don't accept this. So I don't know what you gonna do, but you can't stay here with that. Not in my energy. Not in my energy. Yeah, let's get this final message from your benevolent ancestors. Final message for Aries, please. Final message for Aries. Let's see. Mm, yeah, Aries. They are taking you out of a relationship where you have been involved in transactional love. People only love you when they get something from you. They don't really have to put in the work. Anything else for Aries? One more for Aries. Oops, see? It's time to surrender. The only thing you control is your response or your reaction. Surrender to the process. Like I said, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be comfortable at the bottom of the deck. We have things are turning around. Confirmation. Is that it, Spirit? That's it. That's all, Aries. And when you said all you know, it's time to go. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. Bye.